Jets fans are masochists.
Basically. Yo, what's up, YouTube? Welcome to the Retros Network podcast, or Retros Podcast Network, my bad. It's your boy Matt, hosting the Degenerates Talk Sports podcast. Of course, I'm Joe, my special co-host today, always here for these podcasts, Nathan Tran.
What's up?
And today, we're going to talk about his team. We'll do a little focus more, Nathan.
Talking about my Jets today.
Yeah. Who are, I don't know, bro, you're like the only Jets fan in the world, I feel like. It's like, who would want to put themselves through this kind of torture, like year in and year out? It's like, I don't get it.
Hey, we've done better than... We're not the worst franchise, right? We're better than... what's the worst? Browns.
Yeah, you know what? Probably, like...
My last 10 years of being a Jets fan have been better than the Browns 10 years.
You know what? I think the worst that you guys know you guys suck, and you guys go into the season and you guys suck. The Browns fans are always hopeful.
Okay, fine.
Right? But then I think, like, for me, like, being a Jets fan is dead. I was like, having a girlfriend, right? Her vagina is, like, made out of knives. And then you know that. But each time you have sex with her, you still put your dick in. And then it's like, but you know her vagina is made out of knives. So why do you do it? Every single time, why do you do it? Like, you know it's going to hurt, but you do it anyways.
Jets fans are masochists.
Basically. Anyways, do you think this is the year that you guys are finally ending the misery? Let me just throw it out for you guys. Do you guys think it's going to get better or worse this year? Heading into the season?
If you asked me 2 months ago, I would have said better.
But because you guys lost Jamal.
And Mosley, that's big. We got worse.
Yeah, I think you guys probably lost your two best players. Right?
Yeah.
Would you say?
Yeah.
Jamal Adams and CJ Mosley. And then Robbie Anderson's offset. Pretty good. Pretty damn good, too. But you guys did pick up some people. Do you want to talk about it?
I mean, last year, we ended the season 7-9. I say we're 7-5. Because I don't count the games where Sam wasn't playing. So, like, if anything, we have a winning record last year.
Okay, by that metric, we 6-4 now. I was about to say.
Yeah. So, you know what? Things were looking good. We were 6-1 to end the season.
Okay, but good teams can win with their backup quarterback. The Saints proved it last year.
Fine. Well, not you, okay? So we added Pyramid.
Pyramid, probably my favorite pickup from you guys this year.
Pierre Desir. We needed a corner. McDougal came from Jamal Adams trade. Van Roten, McGovern, offensive line help, which we really needed. And then we had bets like Gore and Flacco.
Okay, I think the Gore and Flacco thing, like Flacco's obviously just insurance. And then Gore is just like, because Gore just wants to keep playing.
No,
so
Gore's our mentor to a rookie running back, so.
Yeah. He's like a locker room guy too. But I think that's what you, I mentioned it like literally just like 30 seconds ago. Pyramid is my favorite pickup for me this year. People are asleep on him. People are asleep. Yeah, but the thing is, Pyramid never really got the chance to shine. So I would say like Pyramid was injured his rookie season. He didn't really play much a second. Then like the most recent season with the Ravens, what didn't go too well. He didn't put the best version of the quarterbacks in the world. Played with Flacco and the rookie Lamar. His sophomore year, or his season that really put him on the map, I would feel like when he joined the Bucks, was their number 3 receiver and really stepped up the back half of the season. Like really made plays, really showed the playmaker that he was drafted to be. And in those moments, I was like, yo, Rashad Perriman's like low-key kind of good.
Okay, yeah, but like, what is he? At best, wide receiver 2? At best?
Yeah. But you just drafted Denzel Mims. So speaking of the draft picks, who'd you get in the draft?
Mekhi Becton. Mountain, really. Denzel Mims. Ashlyn Davis, who might be the first white cornerback in the league.
True. I saw a crazy stat. I was like, we haven't had a white cornerback start since like 2002.
Crazy. Jabari Zuniga, per Central.
That's like as old as us, bro.
And we picked Bryce Hall, not the TikTok guy.
Not the TikTok guy. Stupid. That's what I'm like. I mean, that'd be pretty fun though. Now. If Bryce Hall's more relevant, I'd be like, fucking Photoshop Bryce Hall's face onto the fucking cornerback. But anyways, if you guys want to see Nathan's and mine, I guess, initial reactions to these draft picks, please check out our draft pick reaction videos on the channel. Me and Nathan both react to the Saints. Obviously, I'm a Saints fan. Nathan's obviously a Jets fan. We react to our first round picks of this 2020 season. So he saw Mekhi Becton get picked. I saw Cesar Ruiz. His reaction was a lot different than mine. I'll just say that.
You know what? Like our auditions, I like. You know what? I like. They're not setting the world on fire, but they're the pieces.
I like Becton a lot as like a building block. Obviously, I always feel like building an offensive line is a good idea. The Saints, our foundation is our offensive line. We have one of the best O-lines in the game, and that's why we're one of the best teams in the game. Denzel Mims, I don't know. I think you guys are hyping up too much.
Oh, he was a first round talent. I had him first round talent.
Did you? First round.
Okay, and we picked them picked like 59.
Okay, but what do
value?
What do they know that we don't know?
Huh?
I always ask that kind of question. What do they know that we don't know? Sometimes a receiver legitimately slips, like Michael Thomas. But
now I think that's the best case scenario. Because now he has a chip on his shoulder. He wants to prove everyone wrong. There's like 10 wide receivers went before him. He's gonna play. Oh, if he's not hurt, like he is in that play.
True, I feel like he's definitely gets chances. I mean, the only person who's really staying his way is like Perriman. He has cut and Nunez, so he doesn't really have no one else. But I think we can't talk about the Jets team without talking about the Jamal Adams trade that went down pretty much over quarantine. Everything went south really badly. Like it went from fucking what's it called, like inklings to straight up like Jamal Adams needs to get the fuck out of here, very quick.
You want my thoughts on the trade?
Yeah, I want your thoughts on everything. So first just talk about the trade. Now I'll tangent off of it.
Well, the trade, I think I can't be anything less but happy. 2 firsts, which is amazing. Starting safety in McDougal, and a third. Like that, realistically, that's the most we're gonna get.
Okay, I get the idea that you maximize your opportunity, but at the end of the day, you still lost a generation of talent.
Okay, but if he wasn't gonna resign.
That's true. And I don't think your window would have closed, but it's just like you never want to lose players that are like. It's like you don't want to be the guy that like trades Ronnie Lott or trades Troy Polamalu. You know what I mean?
Okay, Troy Polamalu, Ronnie Lott, different. You want my thoughts on Jamal Adams now? I think petulant child, diva, selfish. He acts like a leader. He's really not. He's in there for himself. I saw it last season. He don't care about the team.
Okay.
No, the talent's there. The talent's undeniable. Like I like him as a player, but as a person, no.
Does he need to be a leader? I mean, if you have a type of talent like this guy, you just need him to ball out sometimes. And then if you have him making plays, just like he's a playmaker. You need playmakers on your squad. Like McDougal's great and all, but he's not a playmaker. He's not gonna define a playoff game. I
just disagree with the way he went about it. You have 2 years on your contract. Patrick Mahomes didn't get an exception yet, and then you're whining. You're making a fuss.
Yeah. Okay, but let's go on this point. Jamal Adams is not the only player on the Jets that had issues with the team, that had issues with with the organization, with the leadership of the squad. Like, there's been plenty of other players that have spoken out. The biggest one of them being Le'Veon Bell. So first, I want to ask you, what do you think of like just everyone speaking out? Like, there has to be a problem, right? If there's smoke, there should be fire. So right.
First of all, I'm Team Le'Veon. The guy wants to practice. Let the guy practice. Well, what are you doing saving him for? If he wants to, Le'Veon needs reps to get up to speed. What are you doing sitting him for? I think there's a divide between the players because obviously like some players came out and said they like Gase, which okay I guess, but then like there are few like Adams last year and then Bell now. They just don't get along with him.
It's gotta be kind of questionable when your biggest stars, like you're legitimately like your best players,
don't get along with the coach.
Yeah, like Le'Veon Bell, Jamal Adams. Well, I'm gonna mention these players, but these players are not necessarily ones that have spoken up against Gase. But like Mosley, Darnold, now Becton, these are the guys you have to build your foundation on. If you can't build it with your guy, your builder, your head coach, the guy who's placing the pieces where they need to be, like there's a problem. On the back end of that, how do you feel about Bell? You kind of talked about him a little bit, but how do you feel with him just as a player heading into the season? Because he is your best player. He is your leader. He's your star.
I think he'll have a better year with the better O-line. I don't know how... I didn't like how Gase used him last year, honestly. He was not using him in the pass game. Are you kidding me? He's like one of the best passing running backs?
He's up there with McCaffrey and Alvin Kamara and those guys.
It's so disappointing how he's used him. On the belt thing, go back to Jamal Adams. Like just last year, Jamal Adams was twerking for Le'Veon Bell to come. He was like, come, we can build something. And then just a year later, he's gone? Come on.
So Le'Veon's talking shit about. Do you think Le'Veon gets traded this year? And what package would you even be happy to get for him?
Traded? He might get cut.
True.
Who wants him? Who's going to take his salary?
So I don't think anyone's willing to make a play for him. Maybe like the Dolphins or something? I don't know. That's probably what you're hoping for. And you're probably not getting more than like a third.
He's a good leader. I think he's a good leader. He's a better leader than Gase.
True, and he's a phenomenal talent. Don't get me wrong. I love me some Le'Veon Bell.
But he's getting old now.
True. Anyways, on that end, do you think the O-line slightly improving, or do you think improving at all will help Bell at all, or do you think?
Yeah.
Do you think the O-line improved?
I think it will improve because McGovern and Ben Roten, free agent signings, and then you know every team in training camp has those like two guys that are like killing it or like standing out. So for us, it was Perriman and it was Mackay. So like Becton like lighting it up during training camp is like really exciting for me because obviously if we can't protect Darnold, we don't have anything.
Yeah, he is your centerpiece. Well, Le'Veon Bell's your start.
Yeah,
Sam Darnold.
it helps Le'Veon Bell too.
And then well, on that end, it's like how much worse can you get from the bottom? Like when you hit rock bottom, you can only go up from there.
We were on rock bottom last year.
And you're at least like probably top 4 worst O-lines in the league.
O-line, yeah. You're right. Yeah, it can't get much worse.
Yeah, I mean probably like only the Bengals probably worse than you guys or something like that. But yeah, so you only go up from here. I mean, do you think you can even get even better than average?
O-line? No, not yet.
I think with this draft, you're probably gonna get there, depending on what you guys draft. Anyways, speaking of Gase, speaking of leadership, do you think you guys find a new leader heading into next year? When I mean heading into next year, you might just do it in the middle of the year, bro.
I don't like, but to his case, I guess he's never had one quarterback for 2 years, 2 straight years. This is second year in the Sam Darnold project, so maybe, but I'm just not sold on him as a leader. I think he's a coordinator, fine, maybe. Even then, I don't even like his offensive.
Yeah, I was about to say, I was like, for an offensive guy,
I don't even like his like play calling.
He is one of the most least creative offensive coaches in the NFL.
He's not a coaching material. I don't think so. So honestly, the sooner he's gone, the better. I'm just gonna say it.
You think how long do you think it'll last this season?
I think it'll last the season.
You think it'll last the entire season? I feel like no. I feel like you guys go on like a 3-game skid, it's over for.
No, because the Jets don't fire guys mid-season like that. Because we gave Bowles 4 years. We took him all the way to the end, right? We didn't fire Rex Ryan mid-season. We gave him the whole season. So maybe he lasts the season, but hopefully.
No, but none of the guys hated Bowles or Rex
true.
Ryan, like how they hate Gase, like how Bell hates Gase. Or at least spoke up against Gase. And
it's probably easier to get rid of Gase than it is to get rid of Bell.
Well, yeah. I mean, one guy you just fire, the other you can take fucking cap hits and shit. But okay, what would you consider a good season for the Jets? Like everything that we've just said, what would you constitute as a good season?
I'm not hopeful at all.
That's how I feel when we talk about
a good season would be Darnold taking that next step. If I can see Darnold, it's hard though, right? Because I'm talking about Darnold taking that next step, right? We've not done nearly as good enough job as surrounding him with talent to give him the opportunity to take that next step. But if he can, like, what I'm looking for is if he's the best quarterback in the division, I'll be happy. At the end of the season, if he solidifies himself as the best quarterback in the division, I'll be happy.
That's actually a tough case now. The quarterback
is it?
Yeah.
Okay.
First off, as of right now, it's Josh Allen.
I don't think so. I think it's close. I'm not convinced of Josh Allen.
Josh Allen, that playoff game in like the first half looked fucking amazing. It was really good. And then even for the regular season, he looked really good too.
Oh, you just brought up one half of football. What happened second half?
Guess what? How many halves of football has Sam Darnold played in the playoffs?
That's not his fault. He doesn't have a good team around him.
Josh Allen made the playoffs. He has playoff experience. That counts for something.
We saw it with Deshaun yesterday.
And Josh Allen looked really good at moments in the season. Like, there have been multiple games where I'm like, dude, who the fuck? Is that Josh Allen? I went, first off, that guy just fucking trucked like 7 guys, then threw a 60-yard bomb, and then threw a fucking like back shoulder in the corner. I was like, holy fuck, this guy's human?
I think you're overrated.
And then
massively, bro. No.
But then again, on the other hand, he's still young. He'll still make a bad throw every game. Like, he'll have like 3 or 4 ducks. Or a couple head scratchers. He'll throw it to triple coverage. Like, what the fuck was that throw, man? Like, you know that's not a good throw. He'll have those. But for the most part, his highs are way higher than Darnold's highs.
What? Darnold can make any throw.
And
I've seen him make any throw.
And if Tua stays healthy, gets a clean pocket.
Not even gonna start.
If he stays healthy, gets a clean pocket.
That's a lot of if.
Tua's gonna be really good. And my last one is we don't know what kind of new one we're getting this year. So, I said we don't know what new one we're getting this year.
It doesn't matter. If he makes himself the best quarterback in the division, that's the path for the next 10 years.
True. I mean, this is the most open you guys are like it's ever been for you guys.
It's not open. Nope, it's not open.
Huh?
It's not open.
You think it's a lock for the Bills?
It's Bills or Patriots.
You think the Patriots gonna get? I don't think the Patriots are in there, bro.
Ooh, okay.
Anyways, what do you think is the worst case scenario for you guys?
Wait, there's another part. A good season would also be being in a position to draft Jamar Chase.
I guess so. I guess that. So you have to be bad enough to fucking also like fucking.
Chase. It says it's Chase and Mims with Hernan.
True, but I think you guys have so much more.
We need to give him weapons. We saw did Deshaun Watson look like a max QB yesterday? No. Hell no.
He looked okay though. But then his weapons aren't bad. You can't say his weapons are bad.
Okay, but Darnold's are worse. So we can't expect Darnold to be what we want him to be if we're not surrounding him with talent.
True. Yeah, that's true. But it's not like these cupboards are bare. The cupboards are bad.
I'm on Jamar.
Le'Veon Bell is still pretty good.
I'm on the Jamar Chase bandwagon right now.
Okay. But on the other end, what is the worst case scenario? I think I can answer this pretty soundly.
You answer for me.
You want to do my answer? Okay. Well, wait, let me answer the best case scenario. Best case scenario for you guys, in my opinion, is that you guys do make the wild card. You guys sneak in. It's the most open division's ever been, right? Let's say, look, the Dolphins are good. Let's say you 2-0 the Dolphins. You split with both the Patriots and the Bills. That's 4 wins. You guys cleaned up on the lower end of the spectrum, on the Browns, on like the Bengals, on just the lower end of the barrel of the AFC. You can get to 9 wins. You sneak in as the 7th seed. That's the best case scenario.
Our schedule looks brutal because we play NFC West and AFC West.
Yeah,
so that's Pat Mahomes. That's Russell Wilson. That's Jimmy Garoppolo.
So you're probably not gonna win any NFC games, but you can clear the AFC.
Raiders.
The Raiders aren't looking great. The Chargers don't look good. The Broncos just lost Von Miller, and they're starting Drew Lock.
I can't believe you're trying to convince me.
That's true. What am I doing here? But for me, the worst case scenario for you guys it's a thin line between that best case scenario and the worst case scenario. It's very similar. You guys win a lot of games. You guys go 7-9, but you guys miss the playoffs. You guys end up in that purgatory spot that the Cowboys were in for years, and you just gotta end up in like the middle of the first round. You're not high enough to get Jamar Chase, the premier talent. You're out of the Lawrence race if you didn't want to enter it. You're out of the top tier O-line prospects, and now you're kind of shooting the fucking barrel here. You're fucking like picks. You're at pick like 17, 16, or actually with the way the draft is set up, or the way the thing is set up now, you'd be like 16, 15.
7-9? We were 7-9 last year. We got 11.
Yeah, but then you remember, well, it's actually 7-10 now because.
Yeah.
But that's also like more teams make the playoffs, so it's like those 14 are going to be locked in for the last 14.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So you just missed the playoffs. You'll be out.
It would be like middle first round.
Yeah, but you're not going to be working with the best pick. So like that's probably the worst scenario. You end up in another year of purgatory. You end up in that fucking terrible spot that no team ever wants to be in.
Okay. Worst case scenario, it's just Darnold not being the guy. Because then now there's question marks. Because if he's not the guy, we might be back to square one. If he struggles, we're back to square one.
What if it's even worse? What if you're in the fucking Bear situation where he's like
almost there, but like not really. But
but you don't think he'll ever be there. But you don't want to like really cut him either. So you're like, damn.
Oh yeah, and then also if Gase was still the coach next season, that'd be pretty bad too.
Let me ask you a good question here. Do you think Sam Darnold will ever end up better or worse than, or do you think he'll end up better or worse than Matthew Stafford? Where Matthew Stafford is right now.
The talent's there. It's not acting talent's
not
there.
Stafford.
Okay, so it's not a Trubisky scenario, right? Clearly the talent's not there. But Darnold, the talent's there. If we surround him with weapons, yes.
Okay, I don't know, because Stafford had all the talent in the world. He has the arm. He had a couple good seasons. He never seemed like a quarterback.
He could be better than Stafford.
Okay. Final question for you. We're almost seeing 20 minutes here, so let's wrap it up. Do you think the Jets will get over or under 6.5 wins? So what are your predictions for this season?
Under. For 6-2.
How do you think? You said like that's the scenario. What Downer is. What are your predictions that he'll end up playing this year? Same with Le'Veon and the other guys, Denzel Mims.
I think he'll be good, but it's clear that we won't have weapons. I think if you asked me over under 6 wins like 2 months ago, I'm smashing the over. I'm saying we're a wild card team.
You know what? I'm still inclined to say over. I'm not gonna lie to you.
We're not.
I'm still inclined to say the over. The Jets are really good at kind of scraping out wins.
Okay. So, in training camp, the report came out. The first team offense played the second team defense. The offense put up 0 points. That's just worrying, bro.
That's true.
It's camp, but it's worrying.
Tragically bad, the offense is. You know, I'm a Saints fan. We deal with that problem. The offense is good year in, year out. Anyway,
hey, don't worry. In 5 years, it could be different. We can swap places.
I don't know. Our front office is smart as fuck.
Okay, no,
Our front office is smart as fuck.
You're right.
But anyways, no reason to kick a fucking dead dog while it's down. You know what I mean? Hope you guys enjoyed the podcast. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you're a Saints Jets fan, commiserating with Nathan through this therapeutical session that we
all 10 of you guys.
Yeah, all 10 of you guys. All 10 of you guys, please smash that like button. Please hit the notification bell. Please subscribe. If you want more sports content, we have a lot of it, man. We have the NFL, of course. We have the basketball season because we're in the basketball playoffs right now. We have baseball. We have some baseball stuff on the channel. We have UFC stuff that keeps getting copyrighted, so you won't see it on the channel for a while. But it's there somewhere. We also have other stuff on the channel. We have anime content, and that's your shit. We have movie content, that's your shit. We have live content, that's your shit. That should be everyone's shit. Everyone has to experience life. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. We have a lot of more NFL content coming to you guys soon. We have a Saints preview podcast. That's my favorite team. Coming either before or after this video of the same day. Tomorrow, we'll have an NFL preview show. We go through rapid fire questions, so expect that soon. Thank you guys for watching. We'll have more podcasts you guys in the future, so hit the notification bell. Anything to say as final words?
You suck.
That's the truth. I never heard truer word before. Anyways, guys, this will be your boy Matt. Retro's out. Peace.
I gotta testify. Come up in the spot looking extra fly. For the day I die, I'ma touch the sky. Back when they thought pink polos would hurt the ride. Before Cam got the shit to pop, the doors closed. I felt like